I'm not a lover of colors, but I must try this eyeshadow combo. This is what I told myself immediately I saw this look, and I so much love it. Hi lovelies, it's Luspita again, and on today's edition of our tutorial, I'm going to take you step by step on how I recreated this look. Oh god. To start off, I have already primed my eye. I used my concealer to prime my eye. You can as well use your eyeshadow primer. After that, you blend that in. Now, this eyeshadow is a combination of blue, two shades of blue, light blue, and darker shade of blue with white shade of eyeshadow. So my eyeshadow palette do not have all those shades, so I have to make do with what I have. So what I did was I picked my shade of blue and then I dabbed it in around my crease area. I did not start immediately to swipe because I noticed that this eyeshadow is not so much pigmented as I really wanted it. So the best option I had was just to dab it in so that the concealer will hold it for some time before I start to blend it in. Using my eye socket to know where to put my eyeshadow, that also helped me to know where my crease started. My eye socket, that's your eyeball. When you use your hand and touch your eyelid, you know where your eye started, your eyeball started, and all that. So you know where you put your eyeshadow if you want to cut your crease. Now, after that, I now start blending it out with a fluffy brush. I was still picking blue because like I said, it's not pigmented, and I felt so bad because it's not as pigmented as I want it. Okay, as I was even blending it, the color was just shading off. So I was feeling so bad. At some point, I was like, is it because I used concealer instead of eyeshadow primer? But then I've been using eyeshadow concealer to do my eyeshadow. But what can I do? So I continue to blend out. Then coming to my eyebrow part, I cannot use blue to cover it. So what I did is I picked a lighter color. I think I picked color brown just to fade out that blue so that you will not see where it ends and where it starts. After that, next thing is for me to cut my crease proper. So I picked my concealer, I just put it on my eyelid and then I open my eyes. The reason why I have to do this is to get the proper way for me to cut my crease. I have a hooded eye, so if you are like me that have a hooded eye, you don't need to start opening your eyes. If you are like me that have hooded eye, you have to use this method. This will help you to know where you are supposed to cut your crease. If you use the regular way of cutting your crease using your eye socket and all that, you will end up cutting it all wrong. Like after cutting your crease, when you open your eyes, all the eyeshadow look that you created, the cut crease that you created, you will not be seeing it. It will not be visible. But when you apply it and then you open your eyes, the concealer or the primer that you use will touch where it's supposed to start. You get that? Is if you're a hooded eye person like me. So that is it. That's what I did. Then using that place that the concealer touched at the upper part of my eyelid, and I used it to get the perfect shape of my crease. Please, when you are cutting your crease, be gentle, be patient. because if you make a mistake, you will get it all wrong. Okay, so after applying the crease, I now fill it up with the concealer as well. After filling it up, I have to blend it out so that it will not start to break or start to crack or start being cakey. My eyeshadow will not turn out to be good. That's why I have to blend it out. Do you get? When I mean blending it out, I have to use eyeshadow blush. You have to use eyeshadow brush to blend it out so that it will not turn out to be cakey and all those things. And when I was blending out, I was still gentle so that I don't over blend it and I don't go overboard from where I'm supposed to. It will be important to be mentioned that what I'm doing today is half crease. I'm not doing a full crease. A full crease is the one that will go to the end of your eye, but what I'm doing is half crease. Okay, that's the kind of half moon crease. I don't know, I can't really remember how we pronounce it, but let me just put it like that. More like half moon and all those things. That's what I am doing. I'd like to apologize if my mirror is really disturbing this video. Honestly, watching and editing this video right now makes me so sad because I just noticed that my face, I did not position it so well. I'm using back camera to shoot, so I am not really seeing everything I'm doing, and my mirror sometimes tends to cover what you guys are supposed to see. Please manage it as it is. I promise next time I will check properly if and everything, and I will get a smaller mirror to avoid all these obstructions and all that. Next time I have to be careful so that you guys will capture it very well. So after blending out my concealer, next thing that I was supposed to do before this step that I'm doing right now is to apply the other shade of blue that I wanted to use at the end of my eye. Okay, that was what I was supposed to do first, but I wanted to try out something and it did not really end well with me when I was trying it. So what I did was, I first of all applied the lighter shade of the white shade of the eyeshadow. I did not swipe it, I just dabbed it in. Okay, if you start to swipe, you go overboard from your crease that you just cut. So what I did was I just used a small flat brush. I then picked the white eyeshadow and then I was just dabbing it in. That was what I did, or just dabbing it in, just dabbing it in. That was just it. At this point, I was now adding the other blue. So the eyeshadow that I was supposed to use was not supposed to have shimmer, but because the matte eyeshadow that is in shade of blue that I was using is not pigmented, I have to use the one that has a little bit of shimmer inside, and that one was a little bit pigmented. So that was what I was using at the end of the other side of the crease. So I was blending it in as well. Now I'm coming to, if you notice very well, between the blue and the white, there's still a very harsh line. So what I did is I used that blue brush that I used to apply, and then I used it to blend. Then afterwards, I did my eyeliner, did my full face makeup, and then applied my lashes. And this is the finished look of the makeup. tell me in the comment section and rate this makeup from 1 to 10. What will you rate it? Thank you very much for sticking around, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this. See you on the next one. Bye.